to another 80 kilogram fight. We have from Mexico in the red, Luis Rojas versus Abdallah Rmzi from Algeria.
Our platform referee from Vietnam getting this 80 kilogram bout underway.
So we just saw a Mexican fighter in a few rounds ago in the lighter weight class. And we saw some spectacular kicking out of one of our Mexican fighters yesterday. So let's see, 80 kilogram.
Luis Rojas from Mexico in red. Abdallah Rmzi from Algeria in blue.
Spinning back kick attempt, roundhouse kick, but blue fighter caught it. Good takedown defense from Mexico. Both fighters feeling each other out a bit, but respecting the threat of each other, but trying to find what they want to use. Big swing from blue. Yeah.
Takedown by Rojas.
Maybe a little too early in the bout to load up that big and show what you're going with. Mexico saw that one coming. Mexico punching out.
Able to get out of that.
Close to the edge. You know Blue's thinking it.
Very close to the edge.
You know Blue's thinking it, but Mexico works his way back in. Covering a lot of ground. Big kick, but wow. A lot happening there. So Blue able to catch and throw, but luckily for Red, losing his balance, so it's 1 point instead of 2 for Blue. Side kick attempt. Counter kick from Red and a hip throw attempt, but unsuccessful.
Rmzi really holding on there. Trying to neutralize that takedown.
Big left hand coming in.
Pretty evenly matched on the Georgia scorecard with a slight lead for Algeria. Abdallah Rmzi a slight lead over Rojas of Mexico.
Mexico throwing the kick, but
and off the platform.
Algeria.
So Rmzi will score those 2 points, and he has one off platform already.
Mexico down first again for Algeria. So now spreading that gap a little wider for Blue. Mexico needs to be careful throwing the back leg with such heavy commitment. Algeria is starting to get the sense of how to deal with that. It's obviously powerful kicks, but you can get caught. There's the lead leg side kick, and then a level change. And
both fighters off the platform.
Good aggression, but no score for that.
Rojas' side kick lacking a little bit of speed and allowing Rmzi to catch that kick.
Yeah. So, our Blue fighter
from Algeria, Abdallah Rmzi, wins that first round.
We see the big hook missing there. Red catching Blue's punch and then going for this takedown earlier for 1 point. But see how hard Mexico's stepping in on that kick, almost running behind it. He can't stop his momentum, so he lands a kick, but it's a little too deep and he can't pull back, so he just runs into him. And Algeria really smart. Rmzi realizing the weight's coming onto him, pop it up, redirect it, and get that takedown. For those of you watching, many times you don't throw your strikes with full force on every strike because of the dangers coming from that overcommitment. So you throw some with medium power, some a little faster, some that you don't commit to, and then you feint that you're going to strike so that your opponent reacts to things that aren't there. If all you do is throw big, heavy shots that everyone can see, many times that doesn't work out well. And the headgear comes off as Red tries a throw. We'll see how this scores. Obviously, red would have liked to have had that be a throw.
As soon as the headgear comes off, the platform judge should signal stop. So
And we actually got a down first to red.
did he show the gesture?
Yes, he did, and 1 point on all but one of the judges' scorecards. So there it is. He's corrected it. So they did decide that, and it was very close together. Red did over-rotate perhaps and pull a little too hard, but the headgear came off as well. Attempt to catch at the side kick, but ineffective, and we're going to have red down first, I think. Yes. Algeria getting the lead here early.
Kick sliding up, not intentional.
Oh, we're going to have a count.
Just got to raise his hands.
Now he's ready. Red warning.
Received a warning for the low kick.
So that will be points for our blue fighter. And also, should it end up in a draw, that warning will count against red. If they were in a draw.
The standing 8 count actually should have been 2 points for the other fighter once you have a standing 8 count there. So there's a warning that's a potential penalty and a draw depending on their weight.
Yes, if they make it past all the other criteria. And here we have
Rmzi
push up.
Off platform.
Yeah. Good for Mexico. Warning for Mexico, off platform for blue. So both
one
dealing
round
with issues.
under his belt for
blue fighter, Rmzi.
Yes, Rmzi still with the lead on 4 judges' scorecard as we move into the last 45 seconds.
Mexico's ducking. And nothing happening. Saw Mexico leap and throw that big roundhouse kick again. And he's got to be careful because he doesn't want to fall down. He wants to land a good shot and score, but he's going to have to get busy in this last 30 seconds to catch up. He's 2 to 4 points down. See, again, big kick, but Algeria sees it. That looked like both down at the same time. Oh, no, we're going to go red down first. It's very close. And a side kick effective for blue. No score for clinch strike.
Abdallah, Rmzi still ahead here in the last 7 seconds as we count down.
Mexico going for big, spectacular spinning kicks, just something to turn that tide, but unable to do it.
Abdallah Rmzi of Algeria will win this bout, this 80-kilogram bout, round of 16 of the men's.
We see some kicks, and that's the groin kick. And Mexico saw and knew right away.
Generally, the platform referee will grant a second or two for the fighter to recover, and there's our winner, Abdallah from Rmzi from Algeria. But if the fighter takes too long, it requires a standing 8 count for the competitor.
And for our audience, if that fighter's unable to continue after 8,
if the fighter